Microphone is like a gat in my hand and I'm shooting it. Yeah. Yo, it's your boy Double G up in the place to be. Chillin'. Yeah. Check it. Shout out to my boy Mix Master. Shout out to Sammy Reed, the brainchild. What up, baby girl? Yeah. Check it out. Yeah, most of my fans are minorities. I'm a pain in the ass to any local authorities. I started out underground like E40. Made so much motherfucking noise they couldn't ignore me. The microphone is like a gat in my hand and I'm shooting it. No excuses, my second nature is ruthless. You ain't got my back in this game, then your ass is useless. Nothing left to do but reboot this with a boot disc. When I get the trippin', I'm a villain in a worse way. Have niggas looking for that Double G music like they Thursday. Your style is so weak, you won't even make it past first base. When I finish with these lines and rhymes, you gon' need first aid. The executioner is what your ass can call me. Left, right, left, now you're screaming dog, stall me. A true OG from the west like LBC. All I wanna know is who up in here down with me. Down with me, down with me.
Mr. Go-Getter, the rhyme spitter. If the glove doesn't fit, then he asked Mr. Quitcher. I'm the good, the bad, and the ugly. I keep 9mm for niggas, me mugging me. Smokey Lane on the track, my nigga did that. Double G's on the mic, nigga get back. Rhyme rocker, wise guys, global. We pull up and bust caps like a fofo.
Yeah, that's how it be between you and me. That's how it be.
That's the LBC.
That's how it be between you and me. That's how it be. That's how it be.
That's the Double G. Double G, better known as God's blessing. Better known as the Herbal Smith & Wesson. Better known as a verbal assault weapon. Double G, he be still tempted to wet them. Known for my love for Crips and Bloods. Known for gripping pistol grip with glove. Fuck police, they get no love. In my hood, they catching Crips and slugs. That's that Westside LBC shit. When I squeeze, I leave crime fiends quick. Known to kick the ballistics. Sniping your ass up closer from a distance. Niggas in the streets, they call me Battle G. I brand niggas like Angus cattle. Niggas love when I kick that grime shit. Roll solo cause homies will snitch like mines did. Niggas straight total.
That's how it be.
That's how it be
between you and me.
up in these streets.
That's how it be.
That's the LBC.
That's how it be
That's how it be
between you and me.
all over America.
That's how it be.
all over the world.
That's how it be.
That's the Double G.
Yeah. Real talk, real talk. What up, fam bam? It's your boy Double G, aka God's gift, all up in our place to be. Shout out to all my friends, fans, and family, those that truly support us in the world of entertainment. It is a world of twists and turns. If you don't learn, you will get burned. Real talk, real talk. I got the Queen Silky D up in the place to be. How you feeling, young lady?
Yeah, I'm feeling, how can I say this? After BET weekend, you
Real
know
talk,
what
real
I'm
talk.
saying? I'm overwhelmed, very excited,
Man,
grateful.
a lot of events.
You know, yeah, it was a lot of events.
Yeah.
Just totally pleased, you know?
Real talk, man.
Yes.
It's just a blessing. We're going to get it in. We got some family in the building.
Yes,
and that's
yes.
just what it is, man. And it's just a pleasure. So before we take this commercial break, I just want to take this time to personally thank my Lord and Savior for just blessing us with this opportunity to speak to the worldwide fam bam. You know what I'm saying? Here at the all new platform called The Show on Accelerated Radio. Shout outs to the boss, Mr. Kevin Nash. Appreciate that, fam bam. So let's take this quick commercial break and we're gonna come back and officially start the all new platform called The Show. If you didn't know, you're about to know. Get you.
Music articles, embedded music videos, digital business cards, getting lean green, a letter from the editor, 2 steps ahead of you, stand and look, what a truth, came to change the game, on the scene, Creative Artists Magazine team, sharing a beautiful world of art from worlds apart, different shades and color like the dark. We pop shots, we pop bottles, we pop shots with hot top models. What up, troops? Stay in the loop with all types of articles, all types of fashions. Creative Artists Magazine, yo man, now that's what's happening. Real talk. What up, troops?
It's the show. We want to welcome all the family.
Family. Double G. That's that Double G.
Ah, yeah.
I appreciate you. That's that Double G shit. That's who I be's with. Yeah.
We got Double G on the microphone, accelerated radio on the show. From the past to the present, present to the past. We got a shout out.
Kevin, representing West Coast.
Off top, we love you, fam. Real talk.
Double G.
West Coast family.
West Coast family. Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Ooh, man, I love y'all. Like y'all love me. Man, go tune into the show.
Monday, 7 o'clock, that's every week. Family, so let's go.
Hey, from Monday, 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock on the line. We watch.
If you arrive and don't see me, I'm tuned into the show.
This that backyard boogie shit. Niggas ain't ready yet. Honcho said laced to be, so that's what I did. I pulled up, now I'm on a mission. Who fucking with it? Competition get chewed up fast. Popeyes biscuits, I'm gifted. Look, I was born around here. Look, I'm known around here. That's why I'm chosen around here. I'm Lil Will. The shots that I took didn't stop shit. I'm still #1 with a bullet. Been for many years. How could I ever let go of the life that I live? Cause I'm known for doing the most, nigga. 17 in the colors, yeah, bro. Ham twisting corners, riding around this bitch, tipping through the land.
They don't wanna see us win. Food quit playing. We protesting from Stockton Street to Japan. A million niggas behind us is the plan. No time for playing. Nigga, listen to what I'm saying. The Most High got us in his hands. The other man trying to take over the land and stop population of the black man. If God ain't in the plan, ain't happening, man. So go back and draw it up again. Me and Young Third shutting that shit down. On Linwood, always up to no good. Stay ready for the bullshit. Never talking quick, only real spit.
Yeah. We are back here live in living color, doing it like no other on the all new platform called The Show. Shout out to my DMF family. You know, I always got to keep them in rotation.
That's
real
right.
talk, real talk. That's what it is. Because the truth is, Silky D, they don't want to see us win.
All the time.
That's what it is. So that's the name of that one right there. They don't want to see us win.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to give a couple shout outs before we holler, you know what I'm saying, bring the family in here.
Yes,
you know,
we got some great guests today.
July 2nd, they are having the first annual Independence Day car show in Compton at the Crystal
Palace.
Yeah, the Crystal Palace right there.
Yeah, right there in Compton.
Yeah, real talk. So I wanted to make sure I get that in because the young lady personally texted me and gave me the invite.
Okay.
You know, the Lowrider show. I'm like,
That's
hey,
right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. I'm pulling up.
You know Lowrider?
Real talk. In due time. I gotta wait till I get that big paycheck.
I gotta
you know what I'm saying?
extend
Because
it.
I got my, you know, I'm a lowrider. I love the lowriders, but I'm a Bel Air man. So I want, and you know, the Bel Air, that's a distinctive lowrider.
Yes,
so,
yes.
So
My daddy
it
had one.
Costs a little bit of change.
Yes, it does.
Because you can't find that. Real talk. Yes, and you know what, Silky D? I want to give a shout out. You know, this is BET weekend.
Right.
So I want to give a shout out to my girl, Forever. Real talk, man. She did that thing.
She
She
did her
hosted
thing.
a red carpet event,
Yes, she did.
and she blessed your boy to perform.
Yes,
You
and
know,
you got
and
down too, because I was there. You know,
Oh snap! I'm blushing.
got all down. Forever got dope. Nadia 8.
Yeah.
We had Natural Red.
You know.
Silky Fine was in the house.
Yes.
I mean, it was just really dope. It was
Man.
just dope. Nice setting, nice environment, very small,
Real talk.
really cool.
Man, we want to try to
But-
get that.
But hold on, but you didn't. The most important thing over the BET weekend, Universal Hip Hop
Say
Museum.
it. Speak.
Universal Hip Hop Museum, hands down.
Yes.
Rocky Pacano, LG Cutman,
Yes.
Tina Marie Tyler,
Hey,
Renee Foster, Mark Green. If I'm missing anybody, please forgive me. But also for the West Side,
Say.
Mark Hawkins, a.k.a. Clientele.
Clientele, what up,
That's
family?
right. We have the Blackheart, just the glove.
Lonzel, William.
Yeah,
man, gotta get
Lonzo. I mean, it
Lonzo.
was dope. And
Real talk,
our
real talk.
guest here was also there.
Hey, now that's what I'm talking about, and you know what I'm saying. I got to give also shout out because Death Row. I see my boy K Dub. He
That's
got him an
right.
award. You know what I'm
Little
saying?
Easy, yeah.
Little Easy, and you know what? You know what I'm saying. One of the newest members to the family of Death Row. My family member, aka King Dope. You know what I'm saying? I saw him shining with his bling bling. You know what I'm saying? That's a real one right there. My brother be showing me mad love no matter where we at. It's like mad love, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just happy.
Well, besides all
happy
the
for my
love in
brother.
the family,
Real
the
talk.
best part is at least the West Coast knows
Yes.
now that what Universal Hip Hop Museum is really standing for.
Real talk.
For the culture, not just agenda, for the culture. And were recognized.
Say it.
They straight out came here and said the West set it off best.
Boom.
Feel me? So, if anybody was doubting it or hating or getting all the misconception or not understanding, trust me, this is something it's going to be around the world. It's not an East or West Coast thing because the South and the Bay Area, everybody's going to be included. It just takes time
Real talk.
to build a museum.
Yeah.
Not only does it take time, it takes billions of dollars
Real talk.
to put that moniker
Hey,
there. So
every little bit helps. And
that's right. It
when they
don't
make the
happen
millions,
overnight. That's exactly. We have to support it.
Real talk, real talk. And that is spoken from the ambassador.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this is a pleasure just to have you. So, young lady, you brought family.
I certainly did.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You always, man, give guys and me just send a little something. So, who'd you bring this evening,
Well,
family?
for one, high respected this legend right here, Hen G.
Oh.
Trust me, he goes
up,
way
family?
back. I mean, he goes back. You feel me? He's been in the game. And his artist, Namek, right? Namek? Namek? Okay, I got to get it right because it's...
mic on? Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, it's all right. We got family up in this house,
That's what I'm
and we're
talking
going to let them talk about the great things that they're doing underneath the label.
Real talk.
And definitely, also, Henji is a part of Art of Rap. On top of that, if you've been to any of those concerts,
That's what I'm
bang
talking
bang right here with this man.
That's
So
man.
that's
Family,
it.
how you feel about being a part of that hip hop thing, the hip hop museum? You was in the building. How you feel?
Yeah, I
about
was.
that?
I mean, I'm a historian actually, so
That's
I
what
was
I'm
in the
talking
first generation of this hip hop stuff. My brother Evil E, Ice-T's DJ was.
Hey
out
now,
here,
Evil, what up, family?
We flew from L.A. New York to L.A. Came out here. Met up with Ice. There was a couple of crews out there as well. But we hooked up with Ice, and since then till now, we've been family.
Wow, you've
So
been
we-
shining because I grew up on Ice-T's music. Wow, that Watch What You Say. I was
yeah,
man.
you know what's up, yeah.
Yeah,
You went deep on that
man. Reckless.
Yes,
Chris
sir.
the Glove.
That was Chris. That was before me.
Oh,
Chris
okay,
the
but
Glove.
all that. I mean, that's Chris's Silky's. Another one of Silky's label made Silky be bringing them all to the table.
man's in them.
But
Yeah.
yeah, man, you've been man. So
Oh,
man,
no, he's deep.
let me ask you something, family. As an individual that's been in this for a minute, man, what does an artist need to attain longevity in this thing, family?
First thing is loyalty, and
Boom.
that's the bottom line. And then you got to, get your skills work.
Say it.
All the talking and shining online, back in the days, we didn't have no internet, so we had to go get it. We had to go to the location, we couldn't just, K-Day, they had a lot of events. I was happy to be a K-Day Mixmaster early with Joe Cooley,
Hey, now.
Yeah,
Tony G, Jam and Gemini, and myself. We were the Mixmasters up there. early, so we had a good time. I met Namek over here. Namek, Namek got mad skills. He's an MC, and he can tell you a little bit himself as well.
Real talk. Speak on it, family. How you feeling this evening?
Hey, we good, man. Glad to be back in the building right here. Shout out Accelerated Radio.
Yeah.
It's all love, man.
What's up?
I came back. I came here a few years ago when I was actually working with the OG Cocaine.
Oh, okay.
I got an album under his label, Buddy Boy Entertainment. So
All right.
I think that's kind of how Henji kind of caught wind of me somehow, and through him and the homie Jimmy Lokes, who I do a lot of Raider stuff for, custom Raider songs and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. Raider Nation all day in his motherfucker.
Hey, real talk. Hey, you know what? Do you know my boy Greenleaf?
Yeah. Greenleaf and that's a 4Dub.
Yeah, 4Dub. Shout out to my boy Greenleaf 4Dub. He's done a couple of songs for me, but as soon as you said that Raider Nation, man, he is Raider Nation. So I figure, you probably Raider Nation too. I got to give y'all props. Y'all deep, y'all everywhere, family.
Yo, and this honestly, ever since I did this custom Raider song, man, it's crazy because even I get Dallas Cowboy fans, Pittsburgh Steelers fans come at me like, hey, homie, I hate the Raiders, but that song is banging.
Hey, I'm not going to say I hate the Raiders, but that song is banging. And I like when you guys throw a party, I mean, I've seen my boys, some of the videos, the whole hotel, the parking lot, everything is consumed by the Raiders fans.
Shit, we actually got something cracking on September 10th. The Raiders play the Chargers. It's the season opener.
Okay.
So we're going to have some popping right here in Inglewood, too. Can't speak too much upon it, but just know there's a very established headliner involved. So once everything gets put in position, I'll be able to say the name. But until then, just know it's going to be popping.
But we do have shows, not to cut you off. There's a show Saturday that we have an original gangster party, Ice-T's original gangster
we can
party.
mention that. We can mention that.
Oh, yeah, we're going to be up in the building.
Let them know. And it's going to be right there at Garden Grove Amphitheater. Big old Ice-T. We got MC8 in the building, too.
That's what I'm talking about, Willis.
And then 2 weeks from that, he got a show with MC8, and not MC8, with DJ Quick and
Sugar Free. So
he's going to be rocking at the same spot and a couple of other locations.
Yeah, I'm going to be pulling up. I'm gonna be pulling up. I'm gonna pull up like Huggies. I'm gonna be pulling them up. I'm gonna pull up, family, because a lot of these events, Silky be putting me up on it. Like, you need to be here, you need to be there, and I already know that's what she gonna say, fam. Real talk.
We need to be there.
Yeah,
the show needs to be there, most definitely.
She should be A&R for the community. She hook people up.
She is, and it's just a blessing to have her as the host of the show.
Yes, sir.
And sometimes when you blessed to be in the presence of somebody like yourself and this young lady, hey man, it's homage. I'm just paying homage, bro. It's a blessing. So, young man, you brought us some music this evening, huh, fam bam?
Oh yeah, we got a couple joints for y'all for sure, bro.
What I'm talking about, Willis, what you got for us?
We might as well start it off with this new single.
Okay.
Me and my dog DJ Battle Cat, we made the phone call. Me, Han, and the homies from West Coast Creations, we made the phone call to Battle Cat. Decided to get this work going. So this is the first single off this 3-song EP we got coming soon, probably later this summer. This is the first single, Priceless, featuring my dog Inhale, aka Baby Nate Dogg.
Yes.
On that smooth G-funk type stuff, man. That's what I grew up on. It's my heart. That's my essence right there. I love the smoothness. That's what we doing it.
I'm loving it. Let's get it, family. It's your world, fam bam.
I think that I keep it so West Coast, West Coast, West Coast. Where DJs roll, ladies tag along. Can I get some respect for my flow? Get 1, 2, or even tiptoe. I ride foreign cars and on the low. Sometimes I go fast, but I ride slow.
The vibe's priceless, just like my life is. When I write this down on the paper, so many say I'm the nicest. Precise spit, keeping it lit while staying like this. I might just roll up a split, yeah, something like this. We bring the flavor like tri-tip. Funkified hits that got your lady wishing she was my side chick. No sidekicks, we all bossed up. With Inhale and Battle Cat, yeah, my dogs got love. So I'm trying to call my bluff, but I ain't bluffing. I'm serving them like turduckins on Turkey Day with my cousins, conversing where we be grubbing. I be the plug in certain situations, never imitation. This is innovation with familiar faces. I hear the greatness every single time the bass hits. It's like we can't miss. Black and brown break bread. Now buckle up, get ready to double up. Yeah, my Betty, I better be ready. Now we coming up. Let's go.
I think that I keep it so West Coast, West Coast, West Coast. Where DJs roll, ladies tag along. Can I get some respect for my flow? Get 1, 2, or even tiptoe. I ride foreign cars and on the low. Sometimes I go fast, but I ride slow.
This something lovely, like sipping on bubbly with my little mama hugging me, enjoying the company. Every day I'm staying sucker free. Haters me mugging me, now their faces looking ugly. But starting drama really ain't my cup of tea. It's unbelievable all of the things that people do, so evil and deceiving. Believe that there is a deeper root. Cash rules everything around around me. Queen, get the money. Got fools acting funny over dollar big. It's time to build with the best of them. Keep the building electric. When I be killing the set, they tripping. This lyricist Mexican. Sometimes silly investments, they looking really impressive, but all they want is just to feel the attention. Tell them kill the aggression, put some respect on my name, and boom, here's another gem for your brain. It's the West where they bang, so infected with gangs. So while you lanes come correct, don't get checked for your chain. West.
I think that you know I keep it so West Coast, West Coast, West Coast. Where DJs roll, ladies tag along, tag along. Can I get some respect for my flow? Look at 1, 2, or even tiptoe. I ride foreign cars and on the low low. Sometimes I go fast, but other ride slow. I think that you know I keep it so West Coast, West Coast, West Coast. Where DJs roll, ladies tag along, tag along. Can I get some respect for my flow? Look at 1, 2, or even tiptoe. I ride foreign cars and on the low low. Sometimes I go fast, but other ride slow.
I'm a go-getter, so clever. Quicker than I'm gon'-getter. And won't ever ask for nothing less than 4 figures. Every time I do my thing, cause I'm a dope spitter. A go-getter, I'm a go-getter. So clever, quicker than I'm gon'-getter. And won't ever ask for nothing less than 4 figures. Every time I do my thing, cause I'm a dope spitter. A go-getter. Don't let up, get your cheddar. I know at times you might get fed up, but keep your head up. Make sure them hoes don't get you set up. Wet up with a dirty Beretta. All because you trying to do better by getting your bread up. Scandalous and beautiful, this the land where the musical make the mommies move their bodies. Matter of fact, what that booty do? It's a work of art. Always tastes great when we cooking all day. Now, hey yo, baby Nate, bring the hook in.
I think that you know I keep it so West Coast, West Coast, West Coast, West Coast. Where DJs roll, ladies tag along, tag along. Can I get some respect for my flow? Get 1, 2, or even tiptoe. I ride foreign cars and on the low low. Sometimes I go fast, but I ride slow.
Yeah. Oh, this the one right here.
That's that West Coast music right there, you know what I mean? I had to give some an extended play, you know?
The full version right there.
Real talk, fam bam. That's the heat, bro. Wow, he just dropped that off like the atomic bomb on us. That's what I'm talking about. How you feel about that one, Silky?
I love it. Actually, I'm going to ask him, how did that journey come about to get? Yeah, that's Inhale. For those who don't know, is Nate Dogg's son. Okay, so
yeah, I met him this BET weekend. You know, and I was like, wow. You know, I actually thought that was Nate Dogg, so he is doing his thing. But go ahead and speak on his family.
Oh, yeah. So to be able to put that one together was real cool, man, especially having a cool relationship with Inhale.
Yeah.
Like I was telling you, I'm actually on his first album, Young OG.
Yeah.
And we recorded some of it in my studio, too, so we built a cool relationship. And, you know, once I told him I had to join with Battle Cat, he was like, say less, homie, let's get it. You know, so
that's what I'm talking about.
He hopped on the hood. You know, shout out once again to my homies from West Coast Creations for actually kind of sparking the idea and being the investors as well as just being a big role in it too. My homies from West Coast Creations, dog. Yeah. So they were like, hey, homie, we know you really love this G-Funk thing. Battle Cat already kind of messes with you. Let's put the relationship together. Big Henji right here, co-signing everything is the ultimate bonus.
That's
so.
That, yeah. Real talk.
Real talk.
Battle Cat family, y'all know that.
Man, and you know, I'm, you know, as an artist myself, you know, I'm just dying to get me a beat from Battle Cat. For you to be able to kill it like you killed it, and on a Battle Cat track, family.
Man, that's the man of the hour right there.
Hey, we got 2 more in the works too.
Hey, I'll tell you what, we ain't even gonna wait, man. Go ahead and bless him with another one, man. We gonna give him a double blast.
I wish this was a Battle Cat beat, but we gotta save that for later. I'm just saying we got 2 more Battle Cat tracks in the future. Coming out soon enough.
Go ahead, bless him with a little something. Yeah. What's this next one, family?
So as for this one, I dropped a record in 2020 on Thump Records. You know, shout out to Thump Records.
Yeah.
Gotta hold it down for my Rasa too, man. So Black
Brown Unity,
right.
Feel me? That's right.
So this one right here is called Lovely California, produced by my dog Gary Hoy. It's on the album No Dress Code, Final Level Music / Thump Records, baby. Yeah.
Man, I fucks with La Familia 1000%. Yeah. What up, family? Please.
What up, Romeo K-Day Morning Show. Shouts out to Dynamic, cause he's dynamic on the 1s and 2s. Freestyle champ. He got skills to pay the bills and the lyrics you gotta hear. You feel me?
That is so low to 60 to Mama C.
Yeah, you already know. Dynamic 626 be killing it. Y'all remember when he murdered everybody on Freestyle Friday at Power 6? Yeah, that part.
Blessed to wake up to another sunny day in lovely California. Grind hard, but don't let the money ever own you. I hit the swap meet, spend about a bill. Might grab a michelada, just depending how I feel. Black tee, black Nikes, and some camouflage shorts. Rolling blunts by the basketball courts. Fly honey walking by in flip-flops. I'm like, damn it, my lord. Yeah, for sure, I'm taking action, of course. Que onda, mamas? Como te ama? How you living? You looking like you love CA, that's a given. My name's Namek, and today, yeah, I'm chilling. Wondering if you maybe wanna hang with the realest. In LA County, where legends are born. All the way to San Fran, up at Fisherman's Wharf. Gotta love the vibe you get by the Pacific Ocean. And now, yeah, I'm simply just coasting. Come on.
I know you love that California sunshine.
Cali sunshine, y'all.
That you feel that California love in every way. I know you want that California sunshine in your way. I bet you feel that California love in every day.
I love the weather 93.5% of the time. In any type of temperature, just watch this veteran grind. When you leave your pad, it's never your intention to die. Just be careful, cause these cops will take you dead or alive. Mix the good with the bad, in these tigers in Cali. 626 representing, live my life in the valley. Quick road trip to Oakland, we catching that Raider gang. Actually, now that's a Vegas thing, still reppin'. A real blessing every day we wake up. Writing poems to generate the paper. Cali Kush in my swish, so delish, now I'm blazing the blunt. 10 minutes later, faded as fuck. Yo, I'm trying to tell the people around the world that California's the best. Like that weed smoke I hold in my chest. And yeah, I think that everyone around the world knows California's so fresh. Now throw your dubs up and hold up the West.
I know you love that California sunshine today.
The West Coast.
I bet you feel that California love in every way. I know you want that California sunshine in your way. I bet you feel that California love in every day.
Come on.
Let's get it. Crucial. Freestyle Friday is back. Namek is the current champ. Namek was good. What up? What up? What up? I don't know what you're doing rapping, dog. You got that R&B voice. You may be the best R&B star of all time, RJ.
I know. You know.
And they know.
They know. It's all family. Around here, keep it straight G. Cali the birthplace, still much love to AZ. Same for Nevada, Oregon, and Washington too. The whole West Coast, I'm rocking with you. And this is not the issue, but why the East never give us no credit? All they ever play is Snoopy and Kendrick. At least the homie decided to play my summertime song at his wedding. Him and his wife said they'll never forget it.
I know you love that California sunshine today. I bet you feel that
Cali love.
California love in every way. I know you want that California
feels good, y'all.
sunshine in your way.
West
I
Coast.
bet you feel that California love in every day.
Every single day.
Okay, so the results are in, and I gotta say, this guy took IG Insta stories, he took the Twitter, he took the phone lines. Still the champion, Namek represent that SGB, baby.
Dub, once again, let's go.
Shiley Perkins, Mighty Low, Raider Mystic.
Raiders all day, every day. You feel me? What's up to my 4-Dub family, you know what I mean? Let's go. You know what we need.
A picture perfect, I paint a perfect picture on the football with precision. The intentions are to get deeper with the DERREK. My Fresno State homie from around the way.
See, we losing that fun, still got him on the run. Now I'm back up in Oak Town, blazing on that Kush bomb. Rest in peace to Pie, yes, that's on the brother mind. At the same time, Violator telling me to grind. To all my die hard, nothing realer than this. Let's put together me and March on some Raiders shit.
So now they on our case, already busting and hustling out the second mixtape. Bitches get ready for the throwdown, the shit's about to go down. G-Carwin came in about to pound. I'm losing my religion, but I would just be winning. We are so deep in this game, Raider Nation wishes. Players be acting like they savage, they out to hit and ravage. I got nothing but love for my Raiders living lavish.
I gotta rep them Raiders.
Yeah, what up, fam bam? Boy Double G, aka God's Gift. Hey, back in the place to be. I had to give a little shout out to the Raider Nation. You know, Raider Nation is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You know, they got their haters, but you can't hate on something that touches every state, no matter what your team
every country.
is. Yeah, so I'm not a hater. Yeah, every country. And, the European countries, they love that, honestly, serious Raider fans. So you know what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. We give everybody some love here on the all new platform called The Show. So, family, can I get you to share your social media with the family here on the show, please?
Yeah, for sure. So, for the most part, it's at Namek626 on all social media platforms. It's spelled NAMEK626. It's like dynamic without the die, but I switch up the IC of dynamic with EK. So once again, it's NAMEK626, man. Just follow your boy and stay tapped in with everything, man.
That's what it is, fam bam. And, you know, I just want to give you the official, you know, here at the show, we give people house keys, you know what I'm saying? Once you pull up, you got house keys. So anytime you release anything, anytime you trying, you want because we're on iHeartRadio, Yikes, we're on all that right there. So come share it with us, family. I mean, you're already doing your thing, but ain't nothing like a little extra sprinkle on what you already doing, family.
Hey, the cherry on top is always good.
That's what it is, fam bam. So I want to get back into this CEO VIP that Silky D has brought up in here. You know, I just wanted to give his artists some shine because that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? It's our platform. You know, that's what it is. So, family, how do you feel about this young man right here, man?
Well, you know, I wouldn't even waste my time talking to him if he wasn't hot. That's the bottom line, you know.
That's cold. That's cold.
So, you know, Namek is hip hop. He got a studio in his crib. He wakes up hip hop, he goes to sleep hip hop. You see, his social media is hip hop. So that's what it is. It's in his DNA. So that's the reason why, because we can communicate clearly.
I like that. So, you got any? No, you're doing a lot. You got any shows, tours? Tour dates?
Saturday we got the Original Gangster Party. Ice-T Original Gangster Party at the Amphitheater in Orange County, Garden Grove. It's gonna be hot. Special guests MCA and Namek, yours right here. You're gonna be rocking the house. And we got a lot of special guests that's gonna pull up.
Wow.
You know, we might play their verses of a couple of cats that's pulling up their first verse or something, so we give you extra seasoning.
Amen.
You know, but the Amphitheater, Orange County, then Namek has a show 2 weeks after at the same location with DJ Quick and Sugar Free, so it's gonna be cool. And we got the other groups. We got M. Taylor's from Detroit. We got 6 Easy, he's from the Midwest. We got Daniel Peter, he's from Idaho, I believe. And we got Fetty DeMarco, Tookie Williams' nephew, he's from the PJs and Watts. So, and we got Fire, you know what I'm saying? So we got some
crazy versatile stuff, man, which I'm glad to be a part of, you know.
Yeah, no one sounds the same at all whatsoever, but they do each have songs with each other, like all of them posse songs. So we're doing it like that so nobody had to stand on the side of the stage during showtime. Everybody can get down.
Yeah.
So that's what we got on that note. Man, and, you know, Ice-T is excited to come because he's been doing Law and Order for quite a while, so he haven't been doing dibs and dabs of the rap stuff, but this pandemic shut a lot of things down. But in the meantime, in between time, he happened to get a Grammy for his Body Count rock and roll band that they think that would not have been able to happen back in the days as if it was a sellout, but not realizing that we are rock and roll. You know what I'm saying? Little Richie, what have you, that's us. We're rock and roll first.
That's real talk right there.
I'm talking about.
That's what that is. Now, we're having a good time now because the world is crazy, so we all should get together and get it right. You know, it's a lot of things, but through music is our medication. So
Wow, you know, it's a small world, you know, because I'm on this music label. My music is the distribution label is called Wise Guys Global. Tristan Overgaard is the CEO of that, and him and Ice-T go back. Ice-T and DJ King Assassin.
Yeah, I know Assassin.
Yes, Assassin's been here on a previous show, on the Go to Work show with Nichelle Farrell. So it's his family, like my man said, he's been here at Accelerate Radio before. So that it's just a pleasure to have you up in here, family. I just had to say that.
My pleasure, man. You know, we didn't feel that way earlier because I was eating a little bit at the studio. It's like,
it's all good, family.
Nah, Kevin ain't having that. I'm like, Kevin is my man. What's up, Kevin?
I didn't even know. And
no,
you
it's
know
cool.
what?
I do. With all due respect, I was just hungry as hell. I was running around all day.
I'm not mad at you, fam.
You know,
and it's just that he holds us to that standard, and you know, and that's why this show has had such longevity, is because he set the tone, he set the tempo.
A
lot of people have come and gone.
Yeah.
You know, because there were people who they were coming in here with alcohol bottles and you know and stuff like that. And you got some serious
got some money.
So that's why he started putting the signs there, and he started holding the host accountable.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. So when it started hitting you in your pocket, you know, first is the email, but then when it start hitting your pocket, you know, you have to say so. I really didn't. I hope I didn't make you feel any kind of way, bro. I just was trying to. I knew, because trust me, I was outside getting it in. Hey, when y'all pulled up, you seen me outside getting it in. You know, getting my head together. You know what I'm saying? See, this show is transparent, family. You know, we don't cuss too much, but if you have to say a cuss word or whatever the hell you got, it's all good. And you know, we just keep it real, fam. And it's just a pleasure for you to bless us with your time, because I know your time is very, very valuable.
Thank you, Silky D. That's my sister, man. We go way back, man. You know, there wasn't no real female DJs when we entered the center. She was up there with Uncle Jam's Army, man. You know, so Yo-Yo was doing the rap thing, but that was way after the fact. But there wasn't a lot of sisters on stage holding them turntables representing that Uncle Jam's Army. You know, I seen it.
I appreciate it, and thank you for even putting that out there, because a lot of people question about who I am.
How did they question?
Because they don't know my history, and then they definitely don't know all the OGs, the triple OGs that I've been on the stage with, not just here on the West Coast, but also on the East Coast, because they came from the East. Run DMC, Houdini.
That was I was Curtis Blow.
Right, Curtis Blow. I was blessed to be on that same format. You know,
they don't know
even the group Tiara. When we were out there in Redlands. You know. I mean, just truly blessed.
Check this out. You know who brung them out here? The groups, they hooked up with Russell Simmons. It was Leo Cohen. He runs YouTube right now. He's the cat that was getting down back in the days with Russell Simmons, and rest in peace Roger Clayton from Uncle Jam's Army. I was there checking it out. So that's the history, which is no mystery. These cats today think, I mean, they don't even know what's going on, actually. I don't think they want to know what the root is. They look at us like bullies because we're just trying to tell them, like, yo, there's a wrong way and a right way. You know, back in the days, no rappers was dying like they are today. They had a little beef here and there, settled it, you know, battled on a rhyme, you know, a little fist fight. But today, it's just out of control, man.
You know what? See, now you done took the lid off something. I want to ask you, why is it? You know, okay, we had the East Coast, West Coast beef, and we knew that was orchestrated, you know, for money, ratings, or whatever. But why are these youngsters out here doing this, and how are they accessing? Well, I know it's because they have the money, but there's got to be something behind this. And then in the end, they're caught up in the system. Is that the industry trap?
I mean, they saying who's the coolest and who's the craziest, and they wind up by themselves, you know, locked up or dead. I think it's kind of obvious. Man, you know, some of them, they over party. You know, we party differently. There's whole dozens of drugs on the table. We had weed and liquor. You know,
and real talk.
We didn't, you know, we wasn't.
It's like the whole talk we're having, bro. But real quick,
go ahead, family,
because that's exactly what it is. It's the industry trap, like you were saying, bro. Back then, they were the dope man, the dope sellers. Now they're the dope smokers.
Real talk.
Now everybody getting high at their own supply. Like, you know, it's
breaking all the rules. And you know, like
no more codes. It's a rap.
Man,
that question. They I don't think they don't know how to spell codes. You know what I mean? It's no codes. Streets, everything. Wow. You know,
somebody need to. That's a cool song. That's a cool title of a song. No codes.
On the air, man. I got that copyright as soon as
I love it. I love it.
That's right. You speak gold. You speak platinum, family. So yeah, man. And it's just a trip because I had to speak on that. See, because this show was transparent. See, now I'm an ex-drug dealer, and I moved keys from the West Coast to the East Coast. You know, and that's 20 years ago. So they can't hold me accountable. I could talk about that stuff, but we was really doing that stuff. And when we had to have guns, we had the guns because we had the damn drugs and we had the money that they was really trying to come kill us and take that stuff from us. But these cats running around here with the guns, showing them guns on YouTube, I mean, I'm like, damn, that's evidence. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's all the stuff they're gonna bring into court to use against you. Like, what's my man's name that can't get no bail right now? Young Thug. Young Thug.
They got dozens. That RICO Act right now. They got all of them. You know, they showing. It's like the feds sit down and eat popcorn watching them tell them.
Yeah. And see, when I was moving keys, the RICO Act, that's who they was looking for. You know, they could never catch you dirty, so they want to catch you everybody who you was affiliated with. You feel me? So I can't understand how somebody would
online
outright show everything that's kingpin shit. You know, until like with 6ix9ine, it's like, damn, that's kingpin shit. That's a kingpin title that they're dying to attach to you negatively. Like you a boss, you a VIP, you executive, positively. These young cats are learning and being taught by the wrong people. You know, there's rules, there's codes, and that's the first thing they break.
And there's so many more rappers now too than there used to be. It's just flooded. So
Man.
with that comes more fake motherfuckers too. Excuse me.
No, that's real. Right. That's real.
But you know what I'm saying? Like it's flooded now. It's way more flooded than it used to be. So you got to pick out these gems here and there. I'm glad Hand found a few of them. So we out here working hard now. You know.
Yeah. No offense towards the ones that's out there, because you know it's like basketball. You know, if you can play basketball, you're trying to get to the NBA. So the way that they looking at trying to get to this music money is just diluting the street money in there. But if they turn it positive, it'd be all good, because a lot have done that. You know what I mean?
And
but
not
they
be
do it.
desperate. I think the more desperate they are, the more they're susceptible of doing all the wrong things, because being desperate of that urge of trying to be famous or trying to be rich.
Trying to get them followers.
Right.
But
followers up.
Okay.
Exactly.
But when you have the racks, when you could be on YouTube with a racks that's bigger than this right here, and well, 2 racks, and you got the guns, and I mean, that's what I sold drugs to get the racks. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to sell drugs, but that's what I did. But once you get it, why are you working so hard to give it away?
You know, we can't answer. Mental health is very real.
Because I have a VIP in there who's been around, who's seen artists like this artist had potential, but I know you've seen a lot of artists like that. He's got potential, but he's got this, that, you know, he's not marketable.
Trash too, so you don't want to get attached to it.
See?
Everybody go if there's a problem. You could be on tour, they knocking on the hotel door, you having a good time, you know, you get handcuffed because you're associated. You could take one of your soldiers out on the road, and you could have a little, you know, flag on his head by the feds. They could be watching, you know, listening to your phone calls. This is not the movies, man.
Speak.
It's the real deal. You know what I mean? They think it's the movies, man. I don't want to be in no jail cell by myself or bricked up and having to watch myself 24/7. Don't matter how many people you know on the streets, you know, it's just, just have a good time, man. I'm happy when I wake up in the sunlight, you know what I mean? Sunlight.
That's real tough.
Live the life that I have, you know. I'm still here. A lot of these cats ain't making 30 years old, man. That's
Real
sad.
talk.
That's crazy.
Real talk.
Yeah,
and it's sad. You know, it's sad. And I wish, you know, they wouldn't go down that negative road before they figure out, man, you know, I mean, you have the opportunity, you have so much potential to do something with your money, your investments, all of that. But, you know, that's just sad.
Well, this is the benefit of independent radio. For us, a responsibility to talk about these type of things, you know, because they look up to all of you guys and what they're hearing. They see you out here, you've been in the game, you're in everybody's face and hope. But I think it's a responsibility amongst us all to talk about this so they can get it, that we're the ones who have not only survived it, lived it. And we see what's happening now, and it's ruining. They don't realize how much it's ruining not only our game, but their game. It's making it more difficult, as well as, you know, you don't want nobody to die, but the point of it is they're making it more difficult for us to do business, for us to have concerts, tours, or to do any parties or whatever. They're really ruining the entertainment and the fun of it, the enjoyment of it, what we live for and what we strive for, the natural gift that we have. And we have to talk about it more until they get it right. That next wave come in where they do it right.
Real talk. You know what, family, before we take this commercial break, I want to ask you something as an artist, because there's a lot of artists, sometimes they don't know that they're, you know what I'm saying, they're harmful to their career. What are some of the things as a VIP executive, you know, next level, major, what are some of the things you will not touch in the artist family? Can I get you to speak on that, please?
I mean, if he's toxic, a lot of cats is glued to the community and they represent like they should, but if there's no control, I don't be a part of it, because there's street rules, and street rules in the music business don't really work together. You know, you gotta like tiptoe through the music business, because if you got a bad reputation, nobody's gonna want to give you no money.
Wow.
It's like having no credit.
Real talk. Wow.
Like, to keep it 100 right now, like, just to keep it on a similar type of conversation. I'm not from a Vadio, I'm not from a hood, you know. So I'm able to walk a little more freely, I feel, around certain spots.
I'm like that
because,
too.
You know, like,
yeah.
And I keep it cool with everybody. Respect gets you a long way, for real.
Real
you know,
talk.
that's facts. I respect my elders. I respect my little homies. It's all, you know, respect is respect, man. It goes a long, long way.
And there's politics in the Latino community with the blacks, you know what I mean? So that's just another conversation, but we happen through music to show them the difference.
Right, because it's ignorance, actually. You know, we just don't know where we all come from. I mean, we're all indigenous, and we all mend it together. You know, as far as this United States is concerned, from Mexico all the way to Florida, I'm just keeping it real. And for them to have the ideal that Mexicans only look one color is ridiculous, because they do come just as dark as we are as far as being black American. You know? So.
Look at my Afro-Latino right here.
My family from Honduras. Yo hablo español, pero mi español es más mejor que otros latinos, ¿entender? ¿Entienden? You know, I speak Spanish. I had a group called Latin Frogs, you know. My last name is Garcia, so they don't even know when I'm coming. I'm with Namek. They have no clue. I just manipulate the system and just be cool and walk straight through walls.
Man, my boy Young Invent is from Honduras. Yeah, Young Invent. Yeah, international.
But that's my point about the miseducation, right, of the Negro, and not really knowing our history, because the world is 80% of color, and they come in different languages. Same complexion as me, same complexion as you, just as well. My grandmother, my nana, come from Mexico. Martinez. You feel what I'm saying? You know, I'm just keeping it real. But if it was not for me to have that in my own family, by my mother being part Mexican and part Creole, and like that's right, learning about it, it's just the ignorance of what the somatic racism has done in our educational system to make us separate ourselves from us. Well, we know why, you know. But we can't get into this color thing. We need to get into this region thing, this culture thing, where we come from.
Real talk.
You know, because he speaks Spanish. Like I said, you could get a Jamaican, you can get a Belizean, you can get a, you know, they all speak Spanish. If you come from Africa, they speak Spanish just as well as they speak French.
We're all indigenous. And you know what? I want to take a commercial break on that note right there, because I want to come back and talk about they have been fooling us and telling us all that negative stuff, that, you know, those stereotypes, you know. I went to this place called the Human Rights Museum. We're going to come back, we're going to talk about that. You know, everything that you've been taught is a lie, pretty much. Here on the all-new platform called The Show. We'll be back. If you didn't know, now you know. Get you.
Somebody somewhere told me this about you. They say you're a heartbreaker, you just can't be true.
Yeah, we are back here live in living color. doing it like no other on the all-new platform called The Show. Before we get up out of here, I want to give a shout-out to the go-to-work lady. You know, she raised me in this music, in this radio industry, y'all. She taught me radio etiquette. So I want to give a shout-out to her. She received her first annual she received the award from the California Commission on Human Rights.
Yes, congratulations.
Yes,
on that. I'm
yes.
so proud of her.
And that is museum. It's a must-see. I promise you one thing. You won't see the world the same way once you come out. It really exposes a lot of things that this world has doing and continues to do, from the pharmaceuticals that they're giving to the kids. That's not designed to help you. It's designed to get them paid. That is $1 trillion, not $1 billion, not $1 million. That is $1 trillion industry, and you have to go to the museum and get the full impact, because that's what it is. It's very impactful, and it opens your eyes on, there's a lot of mad people going on in the world. And I was hesitant on watching it, but Michelle was like, you need to learn that so that you can speak on it, being that you have a radio platform. So I was like, okay, I'm going to speak on it. So I just want to give her props for winning the award, and then speak on, hey, people, you need to go see the Human Rights Museum, family.
That's dope. Because that's facts right there.
Yeah, real talk.
There's a lot of stuff out there.
Wow, yeah. Yeah, and it's in the city of Hollywood. It's on Sunset Boulevard. I forgot the address, but so.
Well, if anybody's really, serious about that type of mission, because I happen to be an international global ambassador for hip hop. These are the outer world that everybody don't know that I'm involved with a whole lot. So, I mean, if you are interested in doing so, then talk to me about it and see where we can go, whether you're, where your heart and mind. So I think we all come to levels in this game, and we come to a certain age, we become philanthropists or activists, right? The whole bit. So if anyone is on that level, please hit up the One Such Queen.
Real talk. And I think I've become, more of an activist since I've been on this platform. Started out, it was all about music. Oh, look what I'm doing. But then it's like, man, it ain't about me. It's bigger than me. And then it's about what's going on. And then it's about transparency. It's like my therapy and all this stuff. So now we're on different levels where we're exposing, we're giving everybody, exposure, worldwide exposure. Right. And we have the same opportunity to speak on serious issues, because that's our responsibility, in my opinion.
It's just being more mature, man.
There it is.
There you go.
It's a responsibility.
That's right,
Yes. So I want to just give this young man the opportunity to just speak, just speak to the artists out there, because, his words are golden. His time is priceless. So I want to give him the rest of the time here on the all-new platform called The Show, just to speak to you up-and-coming artists like myself, and the independent artists trying to get out there, trying to get in, trying to get on. You know what I'm saying? Can I get you to just speak to him before we get up out of here, please?
Well, young upcoming artists, stay real to yourself. You probably heard this a million times. I would say it bilingually, but I'm tired. It's late. But
all right.
Yeah, be real to yourself, and if you want to work, put the work in. Don't follow nobody. Be original, and really work. Put time in. We can tell whether you did or not. Could tell when you introduce whatever you're doing. If it's trash, it's trash. A lot of cats be like, it's alright. Yo, it's hot, whatever. It's whack or it's dope. You know what I'm saying? It's hot or it's not. I don't know what's in between. Right. You can say, well, it's not mixed, then why aren't you letting me listen to it? So just get it done. You know what I mean? There's a lot of cats that's trying to walk into the same door. The cat at 7-Eleven that's selling you that Slurpee, that drink, he raps. The guy at the cleaners at the post office, that girl there, they rap. If they don't rap, they sing or they dance. There's a lot of people trying to get into that door called entertainment. So be real with yourself and surround yourself around those that basically can push you forward, not behind. So I think I like mine short and sweet, like the verses. So there it is.
Right there. And it's a good thing that the show is recorded. And I just want to let everybody know we will be posting the show from YouTube today, because we was unable to get on Facebook. So you'll be seeing the show live tomorrow. But it is available on Accelerated Radio ASAP. It is available on iHeartRadio ASAP. Yikes. And tune in. Real Talk, Silky D.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Boy. It's just
shout outs.
Wow, shout outs to everybody. Queen?
Most definitely West Coast, and more so my West Coast team of University Hip Hop Museum, Class, Smurf, Clientele. I can go on and on. I'm just so grateful and so proud of them. They did an excellent job of what we had showed here for the road show, which is going on the road, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys definitely support it, www.uhhm.org, because it's not about them, it's about us.
That part right there. Man, it's just a beautiful thing. Man, God is just blessing us here on the all-new platform called The Show. This is one of the realest platforms. It's not just because I'm here and a part of it, but, you know, I'm a fan of the show. I listen to it, and, you know, I just like, wow, I learned. So I can't wait to hear everything this young man, I hear him live saying it, but I promise you I'm going to go back, and I'm writing some stuff down, because I couldn't write down anything, but I promise you I'm going to be like, yes. Because I'm trying to grow, you know. I'm independent. I'm underground, and I know where I'm at, but I know where I'm headed. Yeah. You know, we here. There it is. There. So
controlling the room.
Boom. So it's a pleasure to be in the presence of you, because I know it's like, hey man, if you ain't making no money, you ain't in my presence. If you ain't about no money, and I understand that. It's
not necessarily making money, but you aiming yourself to show people that you're worthwhile being invested in. Because you know, investment don't only mean money; it's time. I could let you be in my studio. If you come out in 2 hours, ain't got nothing going on, that's your last time in the studio. We have a farewell blunt or something. Whoa. You know what I mean? A little, you know, peace. Sayonara, you know, next man. It's no time right now. We don't know if tomorrow's promised. You know, I take it serious because I've seen a lot. Just like Silky said, we've seen a lot of things. We're fortunate to be here to talk to you guys. Wow. You know, a lot of people in our generation, they a lot of them packed up. You know, a lot of them wifed up, and you know, it's a good thing. But we live, breathe, and hip hop. This is what we do.
We gotta lay down the torch. We gotta pass the torch. We gotta educate the torch.
Man, family. Before we get up out here,
what I'm trying to do for the next generation.
And that part right there.
Because I got little homies in junior high and high school, and I'm the little homie compared to Hannah and y'all. But you know, we passing the torch.
And they looking up to you.
Yeah, exactly.
They looking up to you, real talk. So, family, where can they tap in with you? Where can the listeners tap in with you, family?
HENGEE worldwide Google.
That's what it is.
Instagram, HENGEE GARCIA. HENGEE That's my Instagram and my Facebook. And just Henji, you know, you get me all over the place. Final Level Music is a label that Ice-T and I put together. I'm the co-pilot, you know. He's gonna come in town. We're excited to see him, and you know, we're about ready to like do what we do with our associates. The Dr. Dre's, Madonna's manager. He was my manager back in the day. Guy Osiri, he manages No Doubt and Bush, signed Alanis Morissette. So we got like, you know, people and relationships all over the place. A couple of our friends signed a lot of these A-list rappers that you see out here, like the Master P's and Mac 10s and Cubes. Those are friends of ours. So we're well connected and respected, because you know, loyalty is the best royalty, as I said. You know, during our travels, we ain't shit on nobody. We just was real cool. Even if it was bad times, we say, yo, we good, you good, we good. You know, so
I like that. I like that.
Changed now, man.
Burn no bridges.
I heard it, and that's how you navigate.
Burn no bridges on either side. It don't matter. I don't burn no bridges.
And that's what it is, man. We just want to thank everybody for tuning in, and man, this is a very, very VIP that took, you know what I'm saying, some of his TIME to come down here and bless y'all with some nuggets. And y'all can tap in and listen to the show over and over and over again, because hey, man, if you are an artist, you need this info. You know what I'm saying? Peace from the west to the east. Gig you.
Soul Not Told.
Really know what to believe anymore, so I'm going with that gut feeling deep in my core. I seek to absorb the knowledge, but some info is falsified.